Hello, everyone. This is Chrisa and welcome to a walking meditation workshop. We had a little bit of technology issues, so we are just getting started. So if you're seeing this now and you're wondering what's going on, why is it 15 minutes late? Yes, we've had a little bit of issues logging into the Zoom link. So if you are having trouble with the Zoom link and you're now on Facebook, great job. Stay here because we're gonna still do this through Facebook Live and Zoom. So if you want to hop over Zoom, if this is giving you trouble, that's great. And vice versa, Zoomers, if you want to hop over to Facebook, if Zoom is giving you trouble, that is also another option. So you see me looking at 3 different monitors here. Hopefully we're not going to get lost in translation. So welcome once again, and let's get started. So you will I will have a recording of this, and if you reach out to me, if you're joining us through Facebook, just send me a message, let me know, and I will gladly send you the recording. This is also a pay from the heart workshop, meaning I have not put a ticket price to it. It's based on donation, open to anyone as much as you can contribute, and even by just being here and here, it is a contribution. So thank you very, very much for joining me today. And if you are ready, we're gonna get started. So let's get moving. If you're wearing shoes, I will suggest that you leave the shoes out to the side, especially if they have like, proper thick soles, like the ones that we use to walk, to walk outside. You can be in socks or you can be bare feet. So that's totally up to you. And don't worry about any contributions at the moment. Let's just get started. We can settle at everything else. I know some of you have reached out to me through email, but let's get moving. We'll settle everything else afterwards. So let's get started. Let me just walk back. Oops. All these things here. There we go. So I can make sure that you can see me. Minor adjustments here. Oops, camera falling. There. All right. So let's get started. And I want you to take a moment to find where you are at the moment. Not how you would like to be or how you have to be or anything like that. Just take a moment, take a couple of breaths, inhaling and exhaling. Keep going. I'm just gonna let a zoomer in. There we go. That's it. Okay. Here we go. Just finding your base, finding a comfortable spot, and feeling that you are grounding yourself into the floor. So you're not pushing away from the floor, but you're grounding yourself. You're reaching in as if you have roots, like a nice big tree. So let's start with focusing on our feet and the base. And feel that we're reaching in order to climb and grow upward. Okay, so let's just take a moment here. You can close the eyes if you like, or keep them open if that scares you and makes you feel uncomfortable. One more breath. Very nice. All right. And we're just going to start by going from side to side, massaging our feet and feeling how the different parts of the foot connect with the floor. So we're still all the way down there, all the way down at the base, going from one side to the other very gently. And very soon we'll have music on. So just be patient with me here. From side to side. And try to find your rhythm. Maybe your rhythm doesn't match mine. Maybe you want to go faster, or you might want to go slower. And you can still have your eyes closed if you like, if that helps you out. And now, if you can, place your hands right at the front of your pelvis. So if you had pockets, you would be placing your hands in your pockets. And I want you to focus on that front bridge between your two legs. So now we've made our way a little bit higher up. There we go, going from side to side. Be very gentle. We're just touching. Don't squeeze. And feel the relationship of each leg with the pelvis and of the two legs with each other. There we go. All right. So now it's the time to get moving a little bit more. So start walking forward. You can, or backwards, or to the side. Focusing on the base, on the feet, and on this bridge connecting between the two legs. Not doing anything specific in terms of engagement, but just feeling how you are rooting with every step. Rooting with every step as you go. You don't have to do what I'm doing, just move around. Just moving around. You can go slower. You can go faster. And this is the opportunity to notice the rhythm of your walk, because we have an innate rhythm. Okay, all right. So let's put some music on, and this way we'll have some, something to guide us along in terms of rhythm, but try to stay, sorry, let me position myself so everyone can see me. So try to focus on one thing at a time. So for this first exploration, let's just focus on the groundedness, the ground, and our relationship of our feet, the relationship of our feet with the ground every time reaching in, not pushing away, but reaching in. Try to see what sensations come out from that experience, what feelings, and see if you can grab them as, making mental notes. So here we go. Let's put some music on. There. Yeah, this is nice.
Το παράθυρο μου στέλνω ένα, δύο και τρία και τέσσερα φίλια που φτάνουν στο λιμάνι, ένα και δύο και τρία και τέσσερα πουλιά. Πως ήθελα να έχω ένα και δύο και τρία και τέσσερα παιδιά που σαν θα μεγαλώσουν όλα να γίνουν λεβέντες για χάρη του πύρια. Όσο κι αν ψάξω δεν βρίσκω άλλο λιμάνι, τρέλη να με έχει κάνει όσο το Πειραιά. Που όταν βραδιάζει τραγούδια μαραδιάζει και τις πένιες του αλλάζει, γεμίζει από παιδιά. Από την πόρτα μου σάλκω, δεν υπάρχει κανείς που να μην τον αγαπώ. Και σαν το βράδυ κοιμηθώ, ξέρω πώς θα τον ονειρευτώ. Πετρά διαβάζω στο λαιμό και μια χάνδρα φυλαχτώ. Και τα βράδια καρτερώ στο λιμάνι σ' κάποια άγνωστο να βρω. Όσο κι αν ψάξω δεν βρίσκω άλλο λιμάνι, τρέλη να με έχει κάνει όσο το Πειραιά. Που όταν βραδιάζει τραγούδια μαραδιάζει και τις πένιες του αλλάζει, γεμίζει από παιδιά. Απ' το παράθυρο μου στέλνω ένα, δύο και τρία και τέσσερα φίλια που φτάνουν στο λιμάνι, ένα και δύο και τρία και τέσσερα πουλιά. Πως ήθελα να έχω ένα και δύο και τρία και τέσσερα παιδιά pendek ya hari tupirnya.
Okay, all right. Okay, there we go. Pause this. Before we go on to the next song, I'm going to hit pause. There we go. So before we go on, sorry, I see your messages. Okay. So hopefully you're still there. Sorry, I have two cameras happening at the same time. I feel need to explain that every now and then. So that's why you see me looking into different positions. So let's go for the next song and let's focus on that relationship between the two legs. So as you're walking, try to feel how one leg relates to the other through the front of the pelvis. And you can place your hands just like before, having them at the front, because if you're having your hands in your in your pockets of your pants, hopefully you can start this way and then you can let that go, but still have that feeling of the touch. So here we go. Let's hit the music again and go.
I tried for you.
Go for it.
Trying to see through walls smoke. It wouldn't move. What could I do? I touch your head to pour your thoughts into my hand, but now I can't. Say, isn't it strange? Isn't it strange? I am still me. You are still you. In the same place. Isn't it strange how people can change from strangers to friends, friends into lovers, and strangers again? Back to this room, back to our room. Why did we lose? Why did we lose? If I could, I'd pour your strings for one more dance, but I can't. Say, isn't it strange? Isn't it strange? You look at me, I look at you, with nothing to say. Isn't it strange how people can change from strangers to friends, friends into lovers, and strangers again? Then the silence steals over to my bedside, and it whispers who I am. That violent disclosure turns my inside, stops me when I try to stay. Isn't it strange how people can change from strangers to friends, friends into lovers, and strangers again.
Okay. All right, so let's take a quick moment. We might just pause it. Maybe you're sitting or maybe you're standing. Just take a quick moment to capture any feedback. Maybe you want to close your eyes or you can keep them open, of course. Any sensations, any feelings that have come up. Maybe you notice a change in your energy compared to how you started and where you are at now. And but do this with no judgment. Nothing says that one thing is good and the other thing is bad. So just take a quick moment, maybe one nice breath. And want to let go. Okay. And let's keep exploring. Just a quick note, this is not a kind of instructional class. This is more suggesting paths. And you guys can take those paths and follow them if you like, or maybe you discover your own path as we are exploring. And I like to invite you to explore and follow that path too. And anytime you need to come to another moment like this and allow for yourself to just grab the feedback, the taste of this. Of course, by no means don't feel that you have to follow me. Just go ahead and do it. So here we go. Let's keep on exploring. And I want us to play a little bit with that element of rhythm as we go. So start walking around, and I'm going to literally walk around because I have a very specific space. If you have more space, you can go back and forth. That's totally up to you. So just walk around and notice the rhythm of your walk. Most likely it will be different, slightly different compared to mine. Very nice. And so now we're going to play with another very basic rhythm, and that's the rhythm of our breath. And so I'm going to suggest we start with going one step inhale, one step exhale. That's not how you do it. It's just an exploration. Here we go. Inhale, exhale. One in, one out. One in, one out. One in, one out. In, out. In for one, out for one. In for one, out for one. Keep going because you might have a different rhythm of step compared to mine. And one step you go in, one step you go out with your breath. Good. A little bit more. Now, 2 steps in, 2 steps out. in, out, out. In, out, out. In, out, out. Go for it at your own rhythm. 2 in, 2 out. 2 in, 2 out. If you start getting dizzy, pause. 2 in, 2 out. At your own pace. One more time. You know what's coming. 3 in, 3 out. Let's go. 3 in, 3 out. 3 in, 3 out. 3 in, 3 out. At your own pace. Good. Now, 4 in, 4 out. Let's go. 4 in, 4 out. 4 in, 4 out. 4 in, 4 out. At your own pace. Last time. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna put some music on. You can decide whether you want to increase, meaning going 5 steps inhale, 5 steps exhale, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, as many as you like. And just make sure that you do that when you feel comfortable, not because we have to. You won't hear me saying when we change the level. That is on you to decide. Make sure if you feel dizzy, you take a little break because that can happen from all the oxygen that we're taking in. And yes, all these are all my caution words. So as you're going, start with 1 in, 1 out. And then when you feel ready, you want to explore more, 2 in, 2 out. And the same thing goes on as you go up. There is no perfect number you can reach, so don't think about that. Okay. This one. Let's go. Jazz it up if you like. Okay. All right. I think we might need a moment. Let's pause 1 second. Pause and sit with this. Take a moment. Reflect on all the things that are coming up. Don't judge them and say, oh, this is good, this is bad. No. Just sit with them for a bit. And of course, you'll have time to do more of this reflection, when our class is over. So I'm just going to stop talking for now. Good. And if you're back with me, if you need more time, of course, you give yourself more time. Okay. If you're ready, I wanted us to just take a walk, give ourselves one song to walk, and now just look as an outsider at our breathing and how it works with the pace of our walking. So not like we did before, we said inhale here, exhale there. No, letting the breath go like a wild animal, like it is, letting it just happen, and we're just looking at it as if we were we had another friend, and that friend had this magic power to x-ray us and look within. So let's give ourselves one song to do exactly that. And you can go in any direction, forward, backwards, to the side, anything you like. Let's do this song. Go for it.
Si tienes un hondo penar, piensa en mí. Si tienes ganas de llorar, piensa en mí. Ya ves que venero tu imagen divina, tu párvula boca que siendo tan niña me enseñó a pecar. Piensa en mí cuando sufras, cuando llores, también piensa en mí. Cuando quieras quitarme la vida, no la quiero para nada, para nada me sirve sin ti. Piensa en mí cuando sufras, cuando llores, también piensa en mí. Cuando quieras quitarme la vida, No la quiero para nada, para nada me sirve sin ti. Piensa en mí cuando sufras, cuando llores, también piensa en mí. Cuando quieras quitarme la vida, para nada, para nada me sirve sin ti.
All right. Very nice. Let's pause this. Okay, pause. There we go. Okay. So as we're coming to a close, I wanted to give you an extra tool to be able to open more pathways and of explorations. And it doesn't really have to do with walking. It more has to do with the back end of our head and neck. It is where the nerves loop around. It's a lot of and a lot of our habits are hosted here. So what I wanted us to do is, and I'm going to turn my back on you just for a bit so you can see me a little bit better. There. And I want you to place your hands at the base of your head where your first vertebra is, very first, just at the top. And that is called your atlas. And I want you to imagine like a star going out toward up and out towards your skull, towards your head from the base, like this, like a fan. I want you to just place your hands here, and you can go further up, you can go further to the side, and also there are connections going down our neck. And very gently, I'm going to sit back to face you, very gently move the head, not your neck, but your head around that spot. Very gently touching, not squeezing, meaning not squeezing too hard. If you're feeling comfortable and you're not spooked a little bit, you can close your eyes. And so as if you're giving yourself a gentle massage, that's what it is. And go in different directions. So if you're moving forward and back, let's go ahead and go forward and on the diagonal. And then back and on the diagonal. And notice how your knowing is changing, how your mind is changing about that area. Try to feel that star of muscles that we have. And change sides. Closing the eyes is helpful because sight is meant to orient us and make us help us focus. But now we want to look inside. We want to wake up the atlas and these muscles in this area to their own identity, to what they are and how they move. So the focus is internal, and that's why sometimes closing our eyes helps. Maybe you can start doing circles. And if you were going in one direction, you can shift over to the other. Very gently and mindfully. Waking up the muscles to their own awareness. Expanding your knowing. And when you're ready, come back into center. Keep holding around the neck or at the base of the skull. And then gently release. And notice if there is a shift in your understanding, if there is a shift of mind. Don't try to put a name on it. Just notice it. Let it be. Okay. If it's overwhelming, you can take a moment. If not, let's go and stand again. If you were sitting, of course, that is, like me. Let's go ahead and stand. Place one hand or two hands, whatever feels comfortable, right at that spot again. And walk. And I'm going to put some music very soon, but I wanted us to take a moment to do this together. And notice if the fact that you're walking, if it's setting your head and your neck in a set position, anything like that, see if you can allow for movement in that area, thinking of that star of muscles that we just woke up. So I'm going to put one more song on. I would suggest that, but that's totally up to you. Of course, you start with your hands in the area and have one hand and change with the other if that feels more comfortable. And then slowly as the song goes on, you can gently let go of the hands. So here we go. Let's see.
Viniste a mí como poesía en la canción, mostrándome un nuevo mundo de pasión, amándome sin egoísmo y la razón, no más sin saber que era el amor. Yo protegí mi corazón, el sol se fue y yo cantando tu canción. La soledad se adueña de toda emoción. Perdóname si el miedo robó la ilusión. No viniste a mí, no supe amar y solo queda esta canción. Viniste a mí como poesía en la canción, mostrándome un nuevo mundo de pasión, amándome sin egoísmo y la razón, mas sin saber que era el amor. Yo protegí mi corazón, el sol se fue y yo cantando tu canción. La soledad se adueña de toda emoción. Perdóname si el miedo robó mi ilusión. Viniste a mí, no supe amar y solo queda esta canción.
All right. Let's pause this. Pause. Okay. So, and before I let you go, let's take a moment here. Similarly to how we started, find your base again. Try to see if, sorry, I needed a moment. Okay. Try to see if you can connect all the dots, maybe working from the breath, finding the base again, finding the legs, finding the hips, finding the spine, finding the head. Take a couple of breaths here. Maybe one more. And then gently blink the eyes open, if they were closed, of course. And thank you very much for joining me. Thank you for your understanding. I know we had to deal with a little bit of technology issues. So I have Facebook here on one and Zoom on the other. And I hope you enjoyed this class. Please send me any notes, send me any messages. I'm sorry, I have to coordinate between the two screens. Usually we have a chat after in Zoom, but now I have Facebook at the same time. So I promise you, I will figure this out until next time. And we'll have a more a different way of coordinating this so everyone is comfortable and we don't need to rush between the two. But in any case, I am very thankful that you made it and I made it. And that we're here from all our different parts. And let's have this chat maybe outside of these mediums. Send me a note, either on Facebook or through email, whichever way you like. I would love to hear your thoughts. And until next time, take good care. And thank you very much. Bye. Different cameras.